Hi and welcome to another video. I'm going to do a comparison between a JBL Extreme 2 and a Teufel Rockster Cross. I know similar videos has already been made, but I guess another one isn't bad, right? So I'm gonna give my take on it in English this time, not Swedish, just because I've got a lot of I don't know, American viewers, I guess, that even surpassed my Swedish ones, which is kind of cool. So thanks to you guys. And yeah, I'm gonna play a couple of songs and give my honest opinions. Of course, these are not any special microphones. It's currently recorded on a phone, so yeah, that you will probably hear a little bit of bass and the loudness comparison, but you won't get any special detail or anything. So yeah, I guess you'll just take my opinion for it, or my word for it. So let's start with this song. And the Teufel Rockster is beginning. Gonna see here if I'm gonna max it out from the start just because I can. This is max volume. This is the Extreme. Max volume as well. This is the Teufel Rockster. Yeah, the Teufel Rockster is much louder. I would say it's about 10 decibels. I have not tested it out with a decibel meter, but yeah, just hearing them. Sorry for the wind, by the way. The Extreme. I can see that the wind is moving the sound a bit, so that's not good. But the Teufel Rockster sound is a lot clearer than the Extremes. The Extreme doesn't sound necessarily muddy, but it's like the sound is recessed in the speaker, while the Teufel Rockster spreads it a lot better. The Teufel is playing again. I'm gonna move it back a little bit. The Extreme is playing. I guess I can hear some like punch from the bass a little bit, so that's nice. The Teufel. The Teufel is not 100% clean. It's like the sound is a little bit compressed, but you can fix this by lowering the volume by a couple of steps, and then you will get very similar sound to the Extreme 2, just with more bass. So this is not maximum volume, but it sounds a little bit less compressed, I guess, and a better sound, in my opinion, of course. The Extreme, now they're pretty similar in volume, I guess. But this sounds, yeah, it might sound actually a little bit muddy, I don't know. Let's see the spread on the sound. It's still the Extreme. Oh yeah, I'll need to get another song ready. Let's see, what song will I choose? Need to choose another no copyright sound song. So I'll choose this one. Turn it up. A real banger. Still the Extreme 2 playing. Gonna change it up. Now the Teufel is playing, and I can sense that there is more bass going on with the Teufel. And of course the spread is nicer because of the I don't know, the positioning of the speakers. It's got a tweeter right there and there. So yeah, the spread is quite nice, I would say. Not as nice on the Extreme 2. Still the Teufel. Now the Extreme 2. The Teufel. So the spread on the Teufel is better. It's got more bass, more loudness. Is there any advantage with the Extreme? It's waterproof, I guess, and you can probably find it for cheaper than the Teufel. So that's definitely an advantage, I guess. And you can connect it to a lot more kind of speakers. For example, the boombox, flips, and the charges and whatnot. This one you can only pair to another one, but yeah, at the same time, not too many people collect them as collectibles, I guess. So then you might consider the Teufel. It's not that more expensive actually than the Extreme 2, and especially now they're phasing out the Extreme for the Extreme 3. The Extreme 3 is actually more expensive than the Teufel, and I believe this one is still louder and retains more bass on battery life. I have no clue if it got more bass on the AC plug versus the Extreme 3, but that would be cool to find out. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more song, and then I'm gonna do a summary, I guess, and yeah, that will be it. Teufel playing on maximum volume. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily want to call it harsh, but it's definitely ear-piercing, which is kind of harsh, I guess, but it's loud, is what I'm trying to say. The Extreme. Yeah, the Extreme is not that bad sounding, actually. No. So I guess it depends on what kind of songs you listen to, if it got more treble boost in the song or not. And then the Extreme might sound good, actually. It sounds, yeah, pretty pleasant now. Yeah, but there is something about the treble that's a little bit harsh at the higher volumes. But you can lower it. Now it's quite similar to the Extreme. The Extreme? Maybe the Extreme is louder now. It's really hard to match the volumes. The Teufel. The Extreme 2. still on max volume. This is the Teufel on max. I guess I can go behind them as well. Yeah, it lost treble quite, yeah, noticeably. The Teufel, that is. Yeah, but the Extreme is just a lot of mumbling, I guess. So behind the speaker, I would also prefer the Teufel. The Extreme isn't bad, but it's like you can't really hear any mids or highs, I guess. It's mostly just the bass, and the bass is good. It's good, but you lose the bass quite quickly when you step just a couple of meters back. So you need to be around 2 meters, I would say, to hear and feel the bass a little bit, get that kick. And it's a nice kick, I would say. So that's nice. Not bad bass by the Extreme, especially when you go inside. It gets pretty nice. So that's it for this video. Hopefully you got something out of it. So you can get similar treble from both of them if you match the volumes. This one gets way louder, the Teufel that is, and it gets a little bit harsh, maybe. It depends on what kind of person you are, and if you step back a couple of meters, it will, yeah, eventually turn out fine. I guess it's I guess it might be that is that loud that you feel your ears here hurting, but I don't get that same sensation when I play it on a JBL Party Box, for example. I don't know. Let me down below if you have a Teufel and what your opinion is on it. Is it harsh or is it loud? Well, it is loud, that I can say for sure. Very nice bass, of course. It got passive radiators here on the back instead of like on the sides that the Extreme has, so that's cool. And another one thing I want to point out, when you're pushing the Teufel to the maximal volume and you have the strap, remove the strap, because sometimes it gets like a little bit loose and then it makes rattling noises because it's vibrating. I can actually make a video where I put a phone on the Teufel on max volume and it will eventually shake the phone off the speaker itself, which is kind of cool. And it got a outdoor mode button, and I use that for this video because it gets that extra treble boost, which is especially needed outside. Maybe not inside, but outside it's nice, and I often use it inside as well because yeah, get some extra treble is cool. So that's it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it and learned something about these awesome speakers. And yeah, have a nice day. Bye.